All right, Chad, Elizabeth, thanks for joining me again for another session of Oasis Song Stories. Like we talked about before, we're really just trying to introduce people to some of the songs that they sing at church that have been written by people on the worship team and give them an idea of what the kind of the background is and the theological meaning of some of the songs. And so we're here today to talk about Sovereign King, another song that was written by Elizabeth. It's a really cool song, right? I really enjoyed the first time I heard it. It has some catchy things in it that are really neat and really neat to sing, and has some really cool moments that really lend themselves to a good build-up. Do you want to talk about just the song and
Sure.
kind of the style and the story behind it, what it means?
Yeah, I guess the style of this song, I don't know what I could classify it as, but the heartbeat behind it is that it's a prayer. It's derived from a lot of different scriptures in the book of Daniel and a portion in Isaiah 46, and it's just a cry, a reminder as you go through that God is sovereign over everything, but just a cry from your heart to the Lord.
Yeah. That's cool. It definitely has that feel in the lyrics and things. You know, you can tell that it's a song that's reaching out to God and seeking help and seeking His presence in the midst of difficulties. One of my favorite things in the song is the refrain at the end of each verse, Sovereign King, and the melody that those words are sung to is really pretty and catchy. And there's something kind of comforting about just singing those words, like as a reminder to yourself, and also an expression to God of proclamation that this is who He is. I think that's really comforting. It's pretty cool. So Chad, when did you first hear the song Sovereign King?
I think you gave it to me on a Sunday morning.
Yeah, I think I brought it. Yeah.
And she handed me the sheet that she had typed up at home of the song, and I just started reading the words, and I didn't know anything else about the song at that point, just looking at the lyrics. And in reading the lyrics, I was struck by how consistent the theology in the song was with a lot of the church's core values and beliefs, and I really thought this song strikes me as a little bit of a sermon. You know, it's kind of what it read like anyway. It's like I was reading the main points of a sermon in some ways, and so before I ever even heard it, I had no idea what the melody or anything was. I said, just from a sheer theological standpoint, this is a song that we have to do because it's theology that is so near and dear to the church's heart. And then I think, was this the one you recorded on your phone?
Yeah.
And sent to me?
Yeah.
So I asked Elizabeth to record it on anything, and so she sent me a little audio file on her phone, and I listened to it, and I think a great worship song has this uncanny ability to kind of hypnotize you a little bit. You know, you start listening to it, and something about it draws you in, and I love the chorus to this song. It's probably my favorite part of the tune, and I mean I like the whole tune, but something about that chorus just drew me in. Just this real sincere plea for the sovereignty of God to be present and to be felt by the people engaging in worship. And so I just fell in love with the song right then and there. And it's got a feel and a style to it that is a little old school, and I love that. And there's something real approachable and I forgot what I was going to say. But it doesn't matter. But it's just a very approachable song and very singable. And so it was just another one that clicked instantaneously. I knew the church was going to love. And I'll never forget the first Sunday that we did it. Because you never know. You write a song and you do a song on a Sunday and you're like, is anybody ever going to take to this? Because I've had it happen before where I've written a song and I've thought, oh, the church is really going to take to this one, and it totally bombs. And you say, okay, we'll just put that one back on the shelf and never touch it again. But this song, it was just something about it. Apparently, it was the Lord's working in people's hearts, because that first morning we did it, there were automatically voices, coming from the crowd, and it was very clear that God was using that song to minister to people right away. So I'm really thankful that we have it in our book.
Yeah, I can identify with what you're saying, because I remember when we received the recording that Elizabeth had sent out.
You surprised me by sending out.
Yeah,
I had no idea he was sending it out.
So when I heard that, I was like, lyrically, this is a really cool song, but musically, I couldn't like figure out how to play it and like some of the things that were happening, because there's a lot of changes in the song as it goes forward. And I remember even asking you, like when we were getting ready to play it, like, I don't know if I can do this. Is it going to work and this kind of thing? And you were like, just trust me, yeah, it's gonna work just fine. And then we played it and sang it together in practice and during the worship service that day. And I just remember it had an impact on me. I know Esther and I were going through some things at the time, and just like I was saying earlier, that refrain, Sovereign King, just was like a good reminder to me for what I was going through at the time. And so I had the same experience and ended up falling in love with the song as well. So yeah, well, I'm really looking forward to hearing it. So cool.
Bring your kingdom here.
humble your church before your throne, overwhelmed with your glory. Humble your church before your throne, overwhelmed with your glory. Humble your church before your throne, overwhelmed with your glory. Humble your church before your throne, Lord, overwhelmed with your glory. Holy God, do as you please. Overwhelmed with your glory. Holy God, do as you please. Overwhelmed with your glory. Oh Lord, look and see, hear and act for your sake. Oh my God, do not delay. For the